Testing, testing. Oh, Mind Blow gets the stun because he is not Ironhard Skin. Thankfully, Thick Skull. He is, though, because that's what keeps him on the pitch. Sorry, suddenly got a load of messages at the same time. Oh, okay. They ate both down Skull without picking up the ball. We're lucky that they didn't catch it. I do miss having more guard like I used to, but that's okay. We've got a 1 dice here in a moment, which is something. Cool. Well done, Mino. Oh, let's go off the the game finder screen. Sorry, or that's going to beep at us all the way through this. Anyone want to help with? Just go back here, can we? And then take the 1 dice. I could have held off one, couldn't I, and had 2 dice. Threaten the surf here, even. Saying that we are still threatening the surf. And we've got him unstunning. No, this is fine, actually. This is totally fine. I take it all back. Might follow this. Let's fully trust in Ironhard Skin. Okay, 2 unstuns is nice. Hey, Zomb. Great to see you, man. And Academical with the 20 months. Thank you so much, Academical. Amazing, mate. This is a Rick bonus stream. I was supposed to be playing Star Wars Unlimited with my friend tonight, but he's okay, but his family got sick. His wife and his child just, got a bad cold, and he needs to look after them. Hopefully that's good timing in a sense, and they're over the vast majority of it in 2 days' time. Okay, they made the pickup. Fair enough. So they're still on 3 rerolls. And it's on Blodge Step. Oh, fails a handoff! And then makes it. Okay, so down a reroll. And it's no longer on Blodge Step. I did not expect that handoff. That really caught me by surprise. Okay, they've gone through. Hey, Hargrim, great to see you. How's the holiday season treating you? Gets a pow. Have you played any Blood Bowl 2025 tournaments yet? I'm not even sure if there have been any. I feel like there must have been some by now. I'm very out the loop on tabletop. Yeah, it does get the Mighty Blow power on the guard. Mighty Blow only on the injury, of course, because we've got Ironhard Skin. Jan, okay, cool. Well, it's not long till Jan. Uphill pushes the Minotaur. And that's Leffy, baby! Let's go. 2 3/4 years, I think. Thank you so much, Leffy. Amazing stuff, mate. Woo! Merry Christmas Eve Eve. As nobody says. Well, we've definitely got a chance of 2 dice on this ghoul, which is really interesting. We could either just go directly with the Bull Centaur, or he could just assist here, and this Hobgoblin, it's a fairly simple block free. And then yeah, and then it can hit from here because of him, right? I really want to rush this Chorf to here. He's not in the way anymore, so I could always just ignore it for a hot minute. Right. I need to take this block. Great. Mighty Blow power white. Now you're doing a triple rush. You can just come to here. You can just stand. Excellent, pal. Do this rush now. Good. All right, triple rush with you. I think that's next. Yeah. He's in. Okay. Good old movement 9 bull centaurs. 1 rush for a 2 dice with block. Yep. Didn't break armor, but that's pretty good. And now it's just the Minotaur punch. I could set up the surf for next turn, or I can look after the hobgoblin a little bit more so that he can't free up the white. I think I like him not freeing up the white. Wow, 1 shy on breaking armor there. I guess I don't love this, but I guess I like the mummy not being free. Okay. Okay, well, that's quite a lot of work for the undead. Yep, gets the POW. Hopefully on hard skin saves the day. Oh, it's a Christmas stuff, Bleffy. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. And talking of which, some Christmas bits to go with it. Thank you so much, Magic. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be back on, so I didn't expect to be on tonight. So yeah, big thank you, Magic. Amazing, mate. Merry Christmas. Hope your family have a wonderful, wonderful time. Fingers crossed it's all going fine this end for now. Yeah, oh no way, for the first time! Oh, I'm so jealous. Every time I play a Zelda for the first time that I've never got around to playing before, it's just such an insanely good experience. I did Tears of the Kingdom recently, which is obviously the newest one anyway. That was so good. Captain Excessive, baby. 68 months, tier 2. Epic stuff. Wow, man. Thank you very much indeed. Very Merry Christmas to you and your family, Captain Excessive. So pleased you're still here, man. Thank you. Yeah, it is. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, Ocarina of Time is one of the ones I played when it came out. I got it for Christmas 1998. I played it non-stop for a month. It's one of my favorite months of my life, and that is not an exaggeration. So very, very happy for you. I did have to wait until... I didn't have to wait. Oh no! 1 dice powers the bull centaur! No! No! And gets the ball. Oh, darn it. More recently, I played the original Zelda on NES, my NES, and I played Link's Awakening in recent years for the first time, the Game Boy one. They were both great. Really had a good time with them. Majora's Mask, I never finished as a kid, and then I went back to it when I was like 29, like 10 years later, maybe even a bit more than that, and had a really, yeah, must have been a bit more than that. Ooh, okay. A ghoul just KO'd himself. Well, that helps a little bit. In fact, we could go for a double rush. It's really not bad at all. A double rush Flamesmith. But not bad at all. It's pretty flipping good, honestly. So you're sadly just going to stand, and then we'll recover on the Hobgoblin. Oh, it's the rush. Okay. We've rolled a 3. We've rolled a 3. Oh, that's disappointing. And we could turn over as well as using a reroll. Ah, darn it. I'm not going to reroll It might be a mistake. I'd have re-rolled a 1. We'll put as much pressure on the, we'll force the dodge, basically. We'll put as much pressure on as we can. We've got them down to 1 reroll as well. See what we can do over here. Nice. Oh, KO. Cool, okay. Nice. Stun. Pretty good. Could try and put him back on the... back on the Mino. Oh, we do with a POW, no less. And another stun. There we go. We were just skull. We were just skull. Two KOs, but they do have a reserve kick skeleton. That is not a POW. Still ticking cats at excessive. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. I hope life is treating you okay. And I hope your family are good. I really do. I really do. Drop me a DM sometime if you feel like it. If not, no worries. It's just great to have you here. Makes the dodge. Glad the family's good, Magic. That's amazing. Good timing to get over a cold. We had a terrible cold a few weeks ago, but I think it's boosted our immunity. All right. We got 2 rerolls versus 1, and what's that? 5 turns to score back. I'm pretty happy with that. And then Wrestle Ghoul stays out. That's certainly a downgrade to a zombie, isn't it? As well. Trying to get Owen to sleep in a bed over a cot. Yeah, these transitions are very rewarding once they've worked, but man, the actual transitions are tough. Yeah, Magic, absolutely. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Going back to some of the old Zeldas is so rewarding, I find. Starts to play football. Oh, nice. Okay. And you're a coach now. Oh my goodness, that's great, mate. I'm sorry about the spare time, but that is awesome, honestly. I'm very, very happy for you all. I think we can put the Tackle Mighty Blow under, not that tackle matters, but we can put him under a lot of pressure here. So I think that's what we do. Carry on the block guy, maybe. Just working this all out, my apologies. We obviously want to hit with Mighty Blow if we can. Timeout. Okay. Make that 4 turns. Okay, this is all fine so far. Okay. Yeah, got a zombie already. Great. And Mighty Blow Pow. Doesn't break armor, that's fair enough. Yeah, power with the Mino. Armor holds. Bring the Mino back a bit. I think we want to give ourselves some flexible options there. I don't hate this as a protection, honestly, for the ball pickup. We make the pickup. That's excellent for sure. So So we only managed the one removal in the end, which is that very first... Well, we pushed on the first hit. The very first POW, we KO'd a zombie. We got a couple of Mighty Blow hits in after that, but didn't break armor 9+ again. But that's okay. One player up and one reroll up. 3 turns to go. Ball connected to the rest of the team on a block hobgoblin near the LOS. All of this seems fine. Tackle Dauntless Strip. So tackle against the Ghoul, Dauntless against the mummies. Okay. Strip Ball not relevant for now. Pow's Smith. Unless he wants to threaten the Surf next turn. But takes the POW, armor holds. Leaves the mummy quite off to the side. And it's the good block for mummy as well. Pretty pleased about that with 3 turns to go. 2 other pieces wide with it. Two knights at his auntie's, nice. Oh yeah, that's all right, Magic. Yeah, yeah. I remember those days. Not very long ago at all, to be fair, like less than a year probably. How old is he again now? Sorry, Magic. I don't think he's crazily younger than Zach. Oh, fails a zombie dodge. 2 in a month, yeah. And Zach is like 2 and 9 months, maybe 10 now. 2 and 10 months now, yeah. So 9 months difference. Cool, cool. I thought it was about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Maybe blitz the mummy. Okay. I actually want to get him to rush to there. Can I do that last? I reckon I probably can. No, the bull centaur. No, I can't tag him. The bull centaur has to go in front of this. All right, Mino. I say that. I kind of want to stand this. Yeah. Great, pal. And now we get to tag that ghoul. And also somewhat pin it. Yeah. Yeah, very happy with that. Very happy with that. Okay. Poor sacrifice, Grabsmith. So does he take the push? Or, yeah, he does take the push. So he's going for the surf. He gets the surf. Gets a KO. So that might be him downgraded to a Hobgoblin later. That's the price we pay for making sure the mummy and the white stay over here whilst we try and two-turn from this spot, right? We willingly pay that price. Block kick, Hobgoblin, jumping up and down ready on the sideline. Sandsliker, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. And that's Dragon with the follow. Thank you, Dragon. Great to have you here. Does get the rush. Does Mighty Blow the Minotaur into stun. Didn't quite need Thick Skull. So that's the Minotaur more or less out the drive. But he did quite a bit of a job there. I need to move my chat overlay where I see what you guys are saying more easily, because it's where I'm about to run the ball. I don't think I need to move my picture. Don't think we're going down to that corner. Remind me if I do, though. I often forget that it's there because it's not on my screen. Yep, makes the dodge. And makes the white dodge. Okay. I want him to tag the white, but does he actually need to assist the mummy here, I wonder? I could Dauntless the mummy. Maybe I'd Dauntless hit the mummy. I've got 2 rerolls. Excellent. Shame we haven't got that last reroll off them yet. Let's see if we can get something here. So we had to... They managed to get their 2 columns in front of us, which was enough to force us to come back into the middle. I'm somewhat regretting not going for the Bull Centaur Bull carry this drive. Although he's doing a good job right now, so let's see. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, powers him down now. It's fair enough. Tempted to grab Blitz on 2 rushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, rush, the sidestep piece. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. So that's an uphill. Or now, because that failed, that's an uphill. I guess I'd do this one as the uphill. And then this becomes a 1 dice. And now we've got a double rush Blitz. Pow on reroll. And now I've got 1 reroll for 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus to score. And we won in 9 the dodge. Okay. Classic. All right. Scrubsmith stays out, but we still have a block kick, Hobgoblin. Not that the kick matters, coming in to replace him. Sadly, with that failure, it looks like we're playing for the draw. I don't know what kind of miracle we'd need. We had a chance to stop their offense, but it didn't go our way. We had a chance to score there, but it didn't go our way. Sometimes you just got to accept that a game says it's draw o'clock. Hey, chicken. Yeah, fine, thanks. I finished my last work shift for just over a week, so that's nice. Oh, you're trying to get playoffs with Nurgle? Cool, good luck. Hope you make it. I think I'm now officially trying to draw this game. Certainly have more time, which is cool. Yeah, good defense to force us into the middle and then force that dodge from Zelmore. Very good player. Nice undead team. I think this is 1 too many players. Cool chicken, nice. One more should do it. Great. Great. Do we just want a Mino in the middle? Should we hold off going crazy with the Minotaur to start with and just blitz the kick skeleton maybe with like a regular guy? Seems good to me. The Bull Centaur would do quite a good job, right? This is just blitz defense. As is this. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. 8-1 with Nuggles. Very nice. Very nice. Yellow Sati. Merry Ramos. I've always liked him, but I think most people are probably right. That in a lot of situations, he's probably suboptimal. On this team, I'd randomed a lot of guard, but 0 Mighty Blow. I hadn't got any Mighty Blow yet, and hadn't randomed any Frenzy on the Hobgoblins. So he really offered something that I didn't have at that point, so I took him at that point. I didn't start with him. I took him then. Mighty Blow. Yes! Mighty Blow broke the armor. Let's go. Stun the Skelly, as is often the case. What a Mino. Oh, baby! Mighty Blow again, this time on the injury. And we get the pickup. Let's go. 2 zombies down. Excellent LOS turn. The Miner's amazing. Best piece you could ever ask for. Moo! Well, exactly, Sati. Exactly. He's not taking a line rat spot. Yeah, it must be the cost, right? Because no one's going to say that a Hobgoblin's better than a Minotaur, right? Under almost any circumstance. So it must be a cost thing. People like to keep their Chorfs TV efficient. But, Chorfs are a bash team, right? So I like a strength 5. Also, I guess Hobgoblins do what you tell them. Whereas sometimes Minos don't. And they're a little bit slower. But yeah, I like a strength 5, right? Strength 5, higher armor, thick skull. And like I say, has Mighty Blow and Frenzy that you don't start with otherwise on the team and don't necessarily get that quickly anywhere else. Horns makes it often 3-dicing. If you use it for the blitz, you don't have to. Just a push. Just a push on the Mino, baby. Let's go. So yeah, it's especially in TV-based matchmaking like this, people are like wanting to be super TV efficient, but I like him. I like him, and we just saw him get a KO, so... The Twitch hype train record might be broken in 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, is like a mega streamer getting the best hype train ever? Unfortunately, it only gets claws on as a secondary. So yes, but not in the cool way that others can. Okay. We could see how this blitz goes, right? So we got 2 dice here. A blitz attempt here. 2 dice into 2 dice here. Just a push, because Chorfs don't have tackle anymore. I'd rather he be there, I think. What am I doing with this Chorf? I kind of like him there, because he is screening quite nicely. Maybe here. Maybe he just moves 1 there. Maybe there. Mino or this guy, this guy. Okay. Then Mino. Yes, Mino! Oh, should we slap him on the guard? Yeah. Who haven't I activated? Why is it offering for me to end my turn? I have a Chorf at the back. A Chorf. A Hobgoblin. Who can rush tag the Wrestle Ghoul? It's a bit early for that kind of nonsense. I think we just come straight up. I have my chat overlay over where that Hobgoblin was, so I couldn't see him. Cool. Okay. That was entirely me, not a fumble user interface issue. Does Mighty Blow, Dauntless Tackle, Armor holds because it's Armor 8+. That's very lucky. That's very lucky. And then doesn't get the power on the next one. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. As much as the 2K zombies is nice, it's really not enough attrition to be thinking about going for the win. I'd love to go for the win. Let's see if we get anything else. Probably need them to use some rerolls pretty quickly if we're realistically going for the win here. I think without that, we've got to take the draw. I guess theoretically, if that Blodge Stepper had, okay, Mino armor holds. If that Blodge Stepper had 1 in 9 into Kaz, we could have suddenly changed our minds. Train level 96. Oh, 100 would be cool. Thick skull, baby. Not caught, sadly. Not caught. Zalmor said, drop the ball or the cow gets it. The cow got it. The cow got it, but he just about survived. Yeah, we're kind of okay, chicken, I think. Let me double check to take the draw for now. It's 11:04. So I guess that's okay, right? To draw. It's not like that. It's not one of these like 14:01 records, is what I'm trying to say. Zelmore knows. He says, thick skull, best skill. He's a connoisseur. Ooh, okay. Well, we can try that again. Much better. I think I don't hate following onto the ghoul. Saying that, I can stay on the zombie, right? Staying on the zombie is kind of cool. Okay. Shame we didn't pow. No way I'm following this guy into the mummy. Yeah, just here's fine, right? All right, good luck, Minotaur. Oh, he's caught. Oh, and he argues the call. He's left me the score. Ah. Oh. I don't know. Got a 1 dice here with block. Could dodge for a 2 dice here. I don't know. Oh, that's lucky. Okay. Over to them. No dauntless mummy punch for us. It's the other way around, chicken. I can afford to. I have to be reckless if the record is good. but I have to be sensible if the record is mid. Ooh, doesn't pow with the block mummy. Very nice, very nice. It's in the name. EA Sports. It's in the name. Mino might not be stunned at the start of next turn for the first time in a long time. Certainly would have helped me push for the win if that send-off had stuck. All right, here comes the sack. Can we get those rerolls? Pops dodge, but makes it. Gets the wrestle down. And we didn't manage to... Ooh, stuns us there, okay. What am I trying to say here? Words are hard. We didn't manage to get any rerolls off them. That was kind of the point of leaving this. Okay, no surf there. That's fine. Does get a stun. Take our mighty blow here. Only a push. Okay. In that case, it's horns time. Yes. Mighty blow pow on the white. But armor holds. 1, 2, 3. Rush, rush. Kind of want to try that. Definitely want to try and pick up the ball. Just push. Ooh, power ghoul. Let's go. Duh. No. 3 rerolls turn 5. No. Okay. We got 2 hobgoblins sat on the floor. I think I should be here, but then it risks the scatter off, but I think I should be here. I think maybe I should have gone here. I don't think there was a wonderful place to go here, and I think it's showing. Maybe I had to tag this mummy. Well, we'll find out. Lots of possibilities, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Nice Onyx, very nice. I do love those movies. Just a push, but it's kind of all they wanted. They still have work to do here. Wow, Java went 14-1-0 with Lizardmen? With Lizardmen? Starting at TV 1000? Did he start with Skinks and a Crocs? Probably not, because he's got some pretty nice Saurus levels. Wow, that's such a good record. Well done to him. Makes a dodge, goes for a one dice, gets a full pow! Wrestle Ghoul is one dice wrecking us. Into stun. I.e. even worse. Got a beat rib goatee. You can do it. You can do it, chicken. Good luck, man. Yeah. That's going to be a cracker. Just push. Ooh, got him. Armor holds. At least he's pinned. And at least he's down. Ooh, we got the pow. Please. Please, Bull Centaur. Come on. One time. Break that darn Bloodstepper's armor. No. I probably should have rerolled that, but I opt not to. So we have a Hobgoblin Unstun and a Guard Chorf who had to knock down a Wrestle guy that can stand up next turn. We both have 3 rerolls. We have 2 turns to go score. At this rate, I should have pushed for the win, because I've somehow ended up playing for the loss. Yep. How's that, Chorf? That's fine. He will stand back up next turn. How's the Hobgoblin? This is getting gradually less fine. Okay, just a push is much better. Feels like every drive has just gone slightly against us, right? We sack them and get in quite a strong spot first drive, but they get the recovery. We almost score second drive, but we 1 in 9 the last dodge. Oh, Pop's dodgement makes it. Pop's dodgement makes it. And now here we've been one die sacked twice by the Wrestle Ghoul, who had to dodge to do it as well both times. And the recovery has just not gone well. Huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was never going to be an assist on this guy, was he? I was thinking, yeah, assist this guy, but that couldn't be the case. Makes a 4+ dodge. Ah, and there's a 1 in 9. Armor does hold. That's still pretty cool. He might need to go 1, 2, 3, honestly. This is not straightforward. Are you just standing so you can hit? And we've got to blitz you, right? You're the guy that's causing us the most trouble here. And then the Bull Centaur has options. Maybe this is a Flamesmith. So, okay, so you stand. You don't get the POW. Okay, it's kind of fine. Maybe you're just going to stand as well. Is that a 1? It is a 1. Okay, reroll knocks him over. He's got to pick... He doesn't have to, but we could do with him picking it up and recovering. Otherwise, this guy is our scoring threat. So we've got to do this. Two rerolls left. Okay. Oh my goodness. We snake a dodge again. So it's another 1 in 9. But we snaked it on in the first half to score. And that's a snake as well. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a shame. One reroll left. It's not looking great. Hey, Dimmy, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you so much. 50,000 subs a bit, say. Can you imagine? Incredible. Literally buy a house with that. That is about the value of my house. One definitely made the reroll choice easier. Yep. A lot easier. Okay, okay. Pushes into pushes. Hey, Gletzy! Been a while. How you doing, man? 52 months. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Gletzy. Very, very kind. Hope you have a really good one. Maybe I should have just stayed sideline caged. Maybe I should be bull centaur carrying. Lots of what ifs on this one. I'm always playing Zelmo. So with 2 draws and a loss, that's effectively 2 losses, and then we're chasing down a record that's got 4 losses, and we got to do better than it. We do need a run of wins. We are getting a block guard bull centaur back for next game. That's going to help a lot. Oh, 1 dice powers. That's bad. Doesn't make the pickup. Does make the pickup. And then drops it. Yeah, we can block free the hobgoblin. But he's short of being able to hand it off. We could try and hand it off to him. But we'd have to try and get rid of this mummy. We've got to get rid of this skeleton. We could power it onto the ball and see what happens. No. One more assist to make it a 2 dice. Oh, wait. I could just chain push the hobgoblin closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush, rush. See if this is a POW. I can still chain push him closer. I can chain push him even more. Not that I'm sure that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. So we've got, with 1 reroll, 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus 3 plus, 2 plus 2 plus to score, I think. I can't see how anything's going to be better than that, really. Could try and 1 dice him. Could bring him back. And try and 1 dice him. No, he could just come to here. And we could try the 2 dice. Oh no, but I've got to... We'd hit him. And then 2 dice. But then if it's a push, it's a nightmare. But it's not very likely to be the push. It is a lot better on this guy. Oh, yeah, I could just hit with him. Yeah, sorry, we block here. Push him away. Make this a 2 dice. Now, what am I on about? The entire point was to get him free. Surely that was the point, to get him free. Classic. Okay, well, that was stupid of me. All right. That was a snake again! Ah. We've had 3 critical 3+ dodges, and we've snaked all 3 of them. Obviously on 3+ successes, so 1 in 9 of them really, but all 3 were snake rolls, just to add amusement. Ay, caramba. I'm glad we're not playing elves. I really would be fuming. My fuming by my standards, Dimmy. Yeah, cheers. Laser pig, nice. Yeah, Hobgoblin's like most linemen, agility 3+ linemen or a 4+ pass, yeah. Not that we need to know that information for much longer. Well, we've just missed the last spin, sadly. Okay. Let's go look at the team. Lost my fumble screen then. I'd moved it. Just check that I've got the... No, don't designate new squad. My squads. Playoff settings. That was it. I just wanted to check the Chorfs are leveled. Not leveled. Set for playoffs. Yeah, there they are. They all are, so it has to be right. Okay. I definitely don't blame the Mino for that one. I think the Mino did really well. I think that was just unfortunate. I don't think we random the Mino. I don't think they have a good Mighty Blow selection. Could I be wrong? People do dodge it a fair bit, so armbar is not absolute trash, but it's bad. Brawler is fine, isn't it? It does block, and then Brawler's helpful. Break tackle makes it dodge on a 2+, but oh boy, are we in trouble if we're dodging the Mino. Guard's good, even on a Mino. Juggernaut's great. Multi-block and Pile Driver are trash. Multi-block, better on a Mino than most things, but still absolutely terrible. Stand Firm's really good. So the usual terrible 2 here. 1, 2, 3 really good ones. 1 kind of mid and 2 underwhelming. 2 meh. 2 meh, 2 totally trash. Or we can random general if we wait 1. Well, yeah, but it's Blood Bowl, so shit does go sideways, right, Zach? The fact that it makes it a 2+ is really good. Like, that's an insanely big jump. I think I just prefer general block, wrestle, tackle, pro. So good. It's a shame we've already got frenzy, but at least if we would have landed frenzy, it's a random one of the rest, right? So we could still get one of those first four. I guess Matt Wakeman, it's because of the randoms, right? But it doesn't matter now. Like before 2020, it shouldn't have been the case, and after, now that they've basically got rid of randoms, it shouldn't be the case. So it only made sense in the 2020 rules, but to be fair to them, it kind of did make sense in the 2020 rules. Nice, Dimmy. Good luck with the football, man. Yeah, have an amazing Christmas. My love to your family, Dimmy. Thanks so much for dropping in, mate. The retired champ. But in this world, are you ever truly retired forever? Not until the grave. Yeah, this is true. Matt Wakeman, I don't like that there's skills that I literally never use if I random them. Like, even if I have to keep the player for some reason, I never, ever, ever use multi-block or pile driver, which is... that is too bad, isn't it? Like, yeah, on the scale of things, they could have given... like, armbar is great. If you're going to have terrible, terrible skills to balance randoming, something like armbar is perfect. There's always the dream of getting stand firm, tackle, diving tackle, or just occasionally doing a thing. But multi-block and pile driver, I play hundreds of hours and never, ever, ever get a flipping use. And that was Billy Black King for a huge 55 months. Thank you so much, Billy Black King. Wow, 55 months, mate. Honestly, so many of these lengths of sub blow me away. Amazing, amazing. Like, it's getting on for 5 years. That is just, like, so many people are like around or above 5 years. Like, what on earth? With the odd one above 6. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, I can only remember using pile driver when it was the wrong decision because it was fun. That is literally my only memories of using it. At least it's finally not the team foul for the turn in the next edition, right? Okay, Zach. Yeah, that'll be a scary one. Okay, great that we get, even with the edge bust, amazing that we get the block guard bull centaur back. That really helps next game. Guard Chorf is now, he got 1 Kaz that game. He's now Mighty Blow ready. It's not Mighty Blow. MVP ready for Mighty Blow. Sort of Mighty Blow ready, but not what I meant to say. We're so annoyingly close. We're a touchdown away from a random on the grab, Flamesmith. We're 1 SPP away on the other one and have been for ages. We're 1 SPP away on the grab and have been for ages. The rookie Chorf used to have guard. Well, his predecessor. Fair way off here, aren't we? What's the... So randoms go 3, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, we're 6 SPP. It's a fair way off. 1 SPP away on the rookie Hobgoblin. 2 bench is plenty. 2 bench, 3 rerolls, Apo. So we don't need to spend any money and we don't need to take any skills. Okay. Yeah. I kind of find armbar fun in a weird sense, even though it's non-interactive. But yes. Fun is fine. The problem they've given themselves now by effectively killing randoms is they need to make every skill as good as all the other skills available in that category, at least in certain circumstances, even if it's niche. Sack the Mino. We still only have one other Mighty Blow that a lot of the time can't be the Blitz piece. He still offers us Frenzy. He's still Strength 5 instead of a Hobgoblin and Armor Up. And he's about to... Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing, Extreme X-Wing. He's one Kaz away from a random general, which will either make him amazing, or if it doesn't, we can have that conversation. How about that? How about that? One more game, hopefully gets a Kaz, random general, see where he's at. Up the price on the good skills. That is the poor man's way of doing it. That is a very GW fix. Yeah. He did chicken. Yeah, he was almost the only piece. It was really the Hobgoblins that massively let us down last game, wasn't it? The Hobgoblins really balked that game, unfortunately. Yeah. It led us through, and we could have taken that score and pushed for the win. But I tried to gain an advantage before pushing for the win and ended up costing myself the game. Pro and Blocker easily the top two. Okay, I say that. Yeah. Pro and Blocker easily the top two. And then there's a very solid tier 2 category of Tackle and Wrestle. And then there's nothing else. That's basically it. It basically drops off a cliff then at that point. There's usually Frenzy. If you're talking big guy general randoms, there's often Frenzy as well that is like a solid tier 2. But obviously he's already got that. So at least that puts it back in the random for those 4. But yes, Block and Pro are the gold dust ones for sure. But yeah, Wrestle and Tackle would be keeps. It is chicken, but I don't know if it's good enough. It doesn't count as the foul anymore, which was really the awful thing about it, right? Like, well, no, that's the problem. That isn't the awful thing about it. That was an insanely ridiculous, awful addition to it. It was already almost unusably bad. And then on top of that, even if you wanted to meme with it, it took your foul for the turn, which just made it entirely useless. So now at least you can meme with it and build a team just for fouling that's suboptimal and do a million fouls. So it'll be way more fun now. It'll be way more fun. Oh my goodness, the spin. Where did that come from? I just talked for like almost 15 minutes. Thank you for the heads up. Wow. I was going to go make a drink and stuff. I still might. Actually don't know where that 15 minutes just went. I did that earlier. I was just sat at work in a quieter moment and I got into deep thought about this random thing. And then I looked at the clock and realized that it had been 15 minutes in what felt like about 20 seconds. Okay, we're against a newer coach, at least for Fumble and their Imperial Nobility. This is a more promising spin. We really, really need some wins. But they have built their team quite nice. Let's bump you guys over so you can see. They got a block guard ogre, block lino, guard, 2 guard blockers, a dodge blitzer, a 3rd guard blocker, weirdly ordered, another block lino, and a pro lino. So yeah, this is a nicely built Imperial Nobility team. Yeah, cool, Tempesty. Absolutely. There will be a lot of people that have fun with Pile Driver now, at least. And like we just said, if skills are at least fun, so be it. They only have the one Mighty Blow. Should we give up a Flamesmith on the LOS rather than a guard piece? I think so. How bad is Stand Firm going to be? Let's find out. Oh yeah, I got 2 bench now. He doesn't have any sure hands, and he has dodge, so I definitely want the tackle, wrestle, strip, dauntless. Also, he's got an ogre. So what? Am I dropping like a block hobgoblin? I guess so. Wow. Yeah, mutations are secondary, sadly. We were saying this earlier. It's a shame, isn't it? Because Claw would be cool. It's saying that, it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. It really, really annoys me it doesn't stack with Mighty Blow anymore. I take it doesn't stack with Mighty Blow in 2025. That is actually not something I've checked yet, but I haven't heard anybody go, by the way, Claw Mighty Blow stack again. I feel like that's something people would be saying if it was a thing. Does anybody know for sure if Claw Mighty Blow stacks or not? It still does. Yeah, cool. Yeah, me. That's how I feel. 90% sure. Timeout. Okay. Thanks, J-Leave. Cool. That's great to have for certain in my head. I'm always a little bit torn because Claw is accessed by so few teams on it being better than it is, but it just feels so weak now. And the thing is that the mutation teams need something, right? Like all the other teams don't have mutation access because they have something else. So I just feel like it should stack. It just doesn't feel right. Oh. Mighty blows the non-iron hard skin. Rolls boxcars. So two stuns on the LS. We'll take that. Doesn't make the pickup. Doesn't re-roll, and it goes to the sideline. Okay. And maybe we can get a player through. All right. How good does the miner want to be? I don't think he unchanneled Fury once last game, which is actually a bit crazy. Ugh, now I've done this, I realised I really want to rush this. Woohoo! We've used sure feet. We could put him here, which gives them a serve possibility, but it means that they're focused here, and we're going to have a really good chance at pressuring the ball next turn if they do opt for this. And I can't remember what the and was. Sorry. Brain wandered off. Yeah, it's a shame, Zach, isn't it? Yeah, true, Tempesty, yeah. Okay. Block versus block. That's good, because it gives us the push is much worse, right? Because we have to deal with not getting the Bull Centaur served, and it's hard to get him out. Whereas now we've got the break tackle dodge. Declares pass. Does make the pickup. Sadly, sadly. Sadly, sadly. Is this a blitzer? Yeah. Okay, so catch skill over here. Guessing that's the option. Doesn't make the throw. Doesn't make the throw. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Nice power. I really shouldn't try and mic blow this block lineman, but I'm feeling greedy. No. That will be a good boy. We might blow the blocker. No. Don't get the POW. Oh, he chose not to stand firm. Okay. Ah, he says he missed that we had grab. Yeah, that makes sense. Fair dues. I was going to try and surf the blitzer, but you know what? I think we need to play it safer. Okay. Well, another good reason. Force them to wrestle down. I don't love giving them this, but actually it's become quite valuable. So they can surf our Bull Centaur if they want. Oh, it looks pretty unlikely. Pretty unlikely they surf the Bull Centaur. But they can either Mighty Blow power him or put him in trouble for a surf next turn. Yeah. So piling on was incredibly strong because it was a reroll, right? Whereas if you just do it where Mighty Blow doesn't stack with it and it's an armor injury, it has to start with an armor roll once a turn. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's a way nerfed version of piling on, right? As opposed to just a piece of total garbage skill. Yeah, I like that, Tempesty. I like that, actually. Ah, bless you, Zach. Yeah. Yeah, Pom was problematic. Maybe Claw, especially stacking, is too problematic in the mutation team versus control team matchup. And I do think piling on was problematic in the matchup, in the hybrid versus elf matchup. Humans are such an insanely big favorite versus elves with Pom. Okay, does POW the block, break tackle, bull centaur, but armor holds. Pushes our guard, or could wrestle him down. Got a choice, actually. Yeah, wrestles him down. Just push. Makes a dodge. Okay. Oh, Mino wants to play. That's great. We do not, however, want to knock over this guy. No, not at all. So I guess the card's just standing. I kind of want to dodge him, honestly. Maybe we'll dodge him in a minute. Not blitz yet because we want to blitz here. Here, I think. Try the one dice grab. Nice. I do like grab. Seems weird to follow that to potentially get surfed, but I don't want more people than necessary stuck on this guard piece. All right, that is excellent. They can get us this way, but it's pretty good. No. 3+3+2+2+ for a 1 dice on the board wrestle. I'm happy enough to leave that. Yeah, but pile drive is definitely a bigger issue. It's like a more glaring issue rather than a bigger issue. It just makes Mighty Blow so meh, especially as it's an elite skill now, right? A more expensive skill. Mighty Blow works so little of the time when stacked with Claw now. You so rarely... It isn't really a stack anymore. It just hasn't entirely eliminated Mighty Blow. That's not the same thing as a stack. They still occasionally work in conjunction. Good evening, Wotan. Great to see you, man. Okay, tomorrow is Santa Day. Because Santa delivers the presents on Christmas Eve? Is that the thinking there? Sorry, I'm trying to think what how we'd phrase it here. Pow's ass Smith. I guess it's Christmas Eve going into Christmas Day that Santa comes here. We'd say so that would probably count as like the early hours of Christmas Day. That's cool. Ooh, another one in 9 with the ogre. He does have block, but oh, they loan a reroll into a POW. Armor holds. But that is the ogre on the ball now, and they can also move the thrower onto the ball. So yeah, it's a big success. Didn't really want to score on the block kick. I'm tempted to run the break tackle bull centaur round and hand off. Makes the dodge. Makes a rush, makes a rush. We still only have one reroll off them. It's not very much. All things considered. They've done a great job of recovering this, frankly. And dodges the Mino. At least we didn't, from the Mino, that is, obviously. At least we didn't get random armbar. Would have been sad. All right, lots of just standing up for us to tag a load of their players. Lots and lots and lots. I mean, we could just blitz him and dodge to score. I don't love it. I do want to try and win the game. I think we're definitely blitzing the thrower. So we'll try and move the Minotaur. Minotaur being a very smart boy. I am going to try this handover. I choose not to reroll the handover attempt, which was a 1, so it would have failed the dodge. Very glad the Mino moved. They've got work to do here. Ah, okay, yeah. Santa is a mixture of old folklore and St. Nicholas. Yeah, cool. Gets a pow on a Smith armor holds. Yeah, same here, Wotan. We had the timing of Christmas was selected because of the previous celebrations in the UK. But yeah, due to your old folklores, Santa arrives on the 24th. Nice, nice. That's good to know. Yeah, I like when I find out stuff like that that I never knew before. Are there any, well, are there any characteristics about your Santa, other than him coming a day early, that differ from from the uh, from the widespread Western Santa? Yeah, yeah, Mino. Other than his early Animal Savagery or whatever it is, I wish it was Animal Savagery, Unchannel Fury, has done quite well, it's got to be said. Well, at least they kept it. It could have disappeared entirely, right? Nice, one dice skull. I was hoping they didn't just go for the dodge and they one dice sculled. Mino with potentially a big job next turn. Going for the 4+ pickup on Blodge. That would be frustrating. No. Okay. They do have 2 players on the ball, though. Might just go for a surf on the other catch, though. I'm kind of tempted. Armor holding there is nice. No, I'm not going for the surf. And a wrestle down. Okay. And a 1 dice pow. Ah! What? Okay. Niggles guard Chorf and the Apo used. That's unfortunate. Skull into push. So we got rid of their rerolls this turn. Okay. Okay. Well, as far as upsides go, that's pretty good. We got a block Hobgoblin to replace the guard Chorf for the remainder of this game, plus a rookie on top of that, if required. But we are a player down this drive now. Glad the Apo reduced it to a niggle. Small gnomes looking like Santa. Cool, cool. And you needed to treat him good so he didn't get angry with you. That's funny. I like that. Thank you. Sorry, Muppet. It's not really on is the problem. If it was more on, goodness knows I'm a moron. Kind of a guy. Then I'd definitely go for it. Right, let's try and hold up their guards with our poor downed players. Shame we haven't got an assist here. He's guard as well is a problem. There's not a lot on that's great here, honestly. I guess we've got 2 rerolls. I could 1 dice the thrower and then 2 dice the ogre. Okay. Went about as well as I could have hoped. Nice pow. 5+ pickup. Oh, I wish I'd done the Mino hit first. We've got time. We've got time. If the Mino does well, it'll really help. Doesn't break armor by 1, but at least he got the POW. Can't take these hits because they got fend. I'm not sure I should be taking them anyway. Yeah, we're happy with this because they've run out of rerolls, right? If we just bide our time with our 2 rerolls, we probably get a chance at some point. I guess the problem comes is if they get it on blodge now, which could happen. 1 dice splits into 3 plus pickup. 3 plus 3 plus, basically. In fact, they could blitz with wrestle and make it even more likely. So 2 plus 3 plus for them to get the ball on blodge here. And then we'll have to be a bit lucky to get it back. Strip tackle Hobgoblin is sadly pretty tied up. Might be able to get him free for turn 8. Always Tempesty, yep. I say always. We had another guard, Chorf, die that was dead. So not always, but this time you're absolutely right. Yes! He did it. He went with the wrestle piece, correctly so, and unfortunately because of that, he got the wrestle on the both down. At least that bodyguard is on the floor for our next turn, especially if they fail the pickup. But they do make the pickup. Okay. Well played. Well played. We might be able to get this, you know. Let's see where he goes. Let's see where he goes. I feel like one way or another, we'll have a chance at this. Darn you, wrestle bodyguards. How's our guard mighty blow Chorf? Armor holds. One dice pow. Yeah, okay. That's kind of good news for us that they give themselves a scoring threat there. Obviously, it could prove to be a problem. Nice pow. Oops, should have moved you. Oh, yes, baby! Okay, we badly hurt a guard bodyguard. It gets downgraded to a pro lineman. That is excellent. Whoops, should have already stood you. I thought that was down. I almost dodged that. I thought that was down for some weird reason. No! No! Oh, no! We quad skull! We quad skull! Oh! I should have stood the guard mighty blow for what it's worth. Not very much, by the way. They have to make a pass play. They have to make a pass play to an agility 4+ piece to score here with no rerolls. So I'm not massively sweating it, but that was very unfortunate. just to rub salt in the wound, we KO our Hobgoblin on it. Why does it always have to be quads? Stuns our Chorf as well. So we were gonna try the tackle strip dodge 1 dice. Was a pretty solid play, wasn't it? Was quite likely to work. Well, he can get as close as he needs to get. He can't get any closer than this catch can get. This catch can get into the shortest pass range himself. So either way, it's a 4+ pass and a 4+ catch. He just has to do 1 rush, I think. Yeah, 1 rush. 4+4+, 1 rush. We've seen way stupider stuff, right? Like it's not super likely, but we've seen way stupider than this working. I almost want him to not fail this rush so that he's got a chance of wildly inaccurate in the pass. Makes the rush. Woohoo! Okay. Did he regular inaccurate that? Yeah. Regular inaccurated. Well, Chorfs have a pass stat. Oh, he's saying he should have handed it off to his thrower. Was the ogre up? Could the ogre have blocked the thrower free? Maybe that's what you meant. That would have been cool. It would have made it 4+ with reroll. I don't know. And then you got a 3+ catch it. I think it probably is worse, but it's oh yeah, disturbing presence. Yes, he should have it still wouldn't have helped, but he should have gone there. Anyway, enough talk, Rick. If we just push him. Annoyingly, he's in the way. Rush push him. And then double rush pass with him. Who are we passing to? This guy? The agility bust? It's got to be right. That's all we've got. Are we better off just taking the 0-0 and trying to murder something? Like, we've already taken out a guard, bodyguard. Maybe we just murder something. Yeah, I'm starting to not like this this ridiculous pass play to an agility bust ball centaur. Yeah, I forget it all the time. Honestly, I'd forgotten I had it. All right, we're going to just Mino blitz this guy. Got him. Armor holds by 1 again. Make a rush. Pow the block line. Oh, this would be a nice one to get. Nope, he's okay as well. Block a bodyguard. Don't get a pow. Team reroll. I got nothing else to do, have I? Don't get a pow. Either way, he's got to pick a skill to use. And all I can realistically do now is foul. So, no thank you. Halftime. 0-0. We're missing a guard. Chorf. For this half and the next game, unfortunately. If we weigh TV down, which is unusual, we could use our inducement money to get it back, or a loaner version of it back. So yeah, but they are also down a guard bodyguard. We both get poorer replacements. Can we take advantage of AV 8+ lineman and get a player advantage? Yeah, Dimmy. I thought I was going to score against them on their drive, and the OP-ness did get me there. The recosting of knobs is really good, isn't it? I'm so glad. I'm so glad for 2025. It does mean they'll get slightly worse packages in tournaments, but I think overall it's a great thing. Let's try and kill the pro. Don't know what I'm doing here, sorry. Something like this. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Looks like you were unlucky not to get a goal. If the stats are anything to go on, Dimmy. Touchback. Now we're talking. As much as I want to level up the block break tackle more, I'd love another random on the grab, Smith. And he is moving 5. Let's go. Let's go grab Smith. I've got a whole drive to try and score on you. We pow the pro lino. But just a stun. Pow. Block lino. Pow with mighty blow on block lino. Gosh darn it. Minotaur, yes! But armor holds. Great power, though. Does breathing fire end your turn? I suspect it does. So my question is, sorry, can you breathe fire on a blitz and move afterwards? Yes, for one. Well, that is definitely true, Dimmy. Yes, definitely true. The thing is, if they're going to commit to pinning the bull center on the side with stand firm, it's going to have to be one of the guard pieces, which I'm quite glad to drag out wide there whilst we're not there. And he'd have to have quite a bit of help. And we have break tackle to try and get free again. Just a push on our block guard with their ogre. You can't move after, says Wotan. It functions like stab, says Tempesty. That is wonderful explanation, guys. Thank you very much. I suspected that might be the case, but I certainly didn't know for sure. So good to have that cleared up as well. And that probably will remain, almost certainly remains true in 2025. I had a good read of the NAF errata. They've just brought out some rules clarifications and what have you, haven't they, the NAF? They've obviously worked very hard at it. It's a great document, but gosh, trying to remember it all will be tricky. Yeah, Dimmy, yeah, you are right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm hoping we get a couple of mighty blow hits against their AV8 again next turn. We didn't get there with it, did we? Last turn. They've left their thrower off, I've just realized as well, by the way. So yeah, I think we want We're all getting in each other's way a little bit here. I think we want to come and do the blitz one now. Nice. Armor holds again. Just moving him there to get him out of the way as much as anything. I don't really need two here, do I? All right. Mino. Tor. Yes, mighty blow, and he's going to fend us, so we need this to break armor, please. No! Also, I think I move him, you know. I think I move him here. Third time lucky. Here. Yeah, we really want that one Kaz off the Mino, right? So that we can random general on him. But unfortunately now, the Ogre's going to get a pretty good punch opportunity. I don't know if the Ogre's boneheaded yet, so that's always possible. That's always helpful. Double skulls isn't entirely impossible, which would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, he's certainly a formidable Ogre with his block. His guard's not been bad either, but his block is especially difficult to deal with on Strength 5. Well, I'm the one that's put the ball on a Flamesmith, Tempesty, so it's not the easiest drive to secure. Yeah, this is another possibility, isn't it? That the Mino never even survives to get a random general. There's plenty of ways that we don't have to make a difficult decision. I think we went 5-1-0 without the Mino, and we've gone 0-1-1 with the Mino. He had a terrible first game, but he had a much, much better second game, to be fair. Yeah, good question, Tempesty. So, as good as block is on the Smiths, a lot of the time you're using the breathe fire ability, so a lot of the time it doesn't actually get used. And then on top of that, they've got Brawler and Thick Skull. And then what I really want them to be is Movement 5 guard pieces, right? And so I just like quite a lot. I think they've got quite... Oh, double skulls. Excellent. Rerolls into a power, but we've got a reroll off them. We have got a reroll off them. No! No! My stupid Bull Centaurs. Okay, block, break, tackle, Bull Centaur is badly hurt, and we are a player down this drive now. We're gonna not win this game. It suddenly really feels like we're gonna not win this game. It really is gonna take some luck. We have Mighty Blow hit there, AV8 lineman, left and right. Mighty Blow's the Minotaur. Thankfully, he's okay, and he doesn't follow it. That's interesting. That's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, Dimmy, yeah. You were right. I was going to blitz him free. I think I'll dodge him at the end. I really want the Mino back in it. Mino. Mighty Blow. AV8 plus. Breaks armor. Okay. Okay. Makes a rush. 1 dice pals! 1 dice pals the bodyguard. Armor holds. Fair dues. It's too early. Yeah. Oh no! Because of the edge bust! Oh, we failed the dodge because of the edge bust and we stun ourselves. Ah! Stupid bull centaurs. I love how we've got a bull centaur that dodges on a 3+ and a bull centaur that dodges on a 5+. Ugh. Yep, should just play dwarves. Now, the thing is, Extreme X-Wing, that the Minos kind of accidentally take themselves out the drive. A lot of the time when they're just left free in the open. So I don't think that was the worst thing. And it's also not the easiest thing in the world. He's got to roll dice to get the assist here, right? Unfortunately, because we didn't break armor, he's been able to stand him to 2 dice him. But it's gonna give us a way through. And we want the ogre to have to activate. Him just stood there was annoyingly good. Whereas now I feel like he needs to risk the bonehead. Okay, does get the power there. We do still have 3 rerolls at least. Looking on the upsides. 3 rerolls is good. Oh, this stun is so annoying. Okay, just a push. Just a push. Just push there as well. Oh, this is getting pretty good. And just a push. We've certainly got a much better turn than I expected here. Does power. Strip, tackle, dauntless, hobgoblin. But armor holds. This could be the turn we start to turn this back around. I'm feeling this, you know. Rush is next to the Mino. Interesting. Right, you're definitely standing. You're blocking him. Good lad. Come on. Stun. Oh, Mighty Blow would have got a KO, but we'll take it. Come on, Mighty Blow. Come on. Yes! Yes! We actually got one. And Mighty Blow broke the armor. Okay. And that was the pro. We're back to 10 versus 10. Ugh. Right. You just stand. At what point do I risk the Mino? Sure. Yes, Minotaur! Yes, Minotaur! Oh, baby! We power the guard. What a turn! Could maybe stay here. What a turn this has turned out to be. Bull Centaur unstuns. We have taken out a pro lineman and a dodge blitzer. Krista feeling sorry for me. Yeah, we did get a lot of blocks there. Minotaur strongly making a case to stay on the team again. We even got this stun as well, didn't we? Which isn't nothing. It's definitely of some use. So 9 versus 10 in our favor, and they have to try and activate the Ogre to have him be a bit more relevant. He could always bonehead. And we get our Bull Centaur back. I'm so pleased about that. So pleased to get the Block Guard Bull Centaur back after about 3 turns. Hey, Nathaniel Klein's still going. Gosh, I remember Nathaniel Klein being the next big thing. $34, bless him. Be 35 fairly soon. And he's at Palace where he started. Yeah. Started at Palace, went to Southampton, and then he was one of the many, many, many Liverpool acquisitions from Southampton. So yeah, 10 years ago, he's 24 joining Liverpool. Had 5 years there. Cool. But unfortunately for him, Trent Alexander-Armstrong exists. Even had 14 England caps. Nice. Gosh, 34, that does make me feel old. I really do remember him being 19 as if it was yesterday. Wow, that was back when I was living with my uni mates in our post-uni house share. Wowzers. It's really cool he's still at Crystal Palace. What's his honours like? League Cup runner-up with Liverpool, Champions League runner-up with Liverpool, Europa League runner-up with Liverpool, FA Cup with Crystal Palace. Great. I'm glad he got the FA Cup with Crystal Palace. That is the only thing he's actually won, but that is good. That is very good. I wonder if he actually played a part in the final. I really should be concentrating on this game more because it's at quite an important juncture. Okay. We've got to decide which way we're going. You're going to stand. I want the bull centaur in here, which is asking a lot. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. All right, we're going to roll some dice this turn. Oh, we popped short feet, but we did not snake. Unfortunately, just a push there. And just a push again. Guard being annoyingly good. All right. 3 dice blitzes. No, what a turn. Ah, what a turn. Okay. Plan B. Just a push. Woo! Right. Full speed ahead and then some. Required now, because that turn was hot garbage. They are down to 1 reroll. We might get the last one off them here. Jack Bull in the house. Great to see you, Jack Bull. Jack Bull, you ruled me out yesterday when I was very much still in it. But ultimately, you were right. I am now out. But I came close. CMC had a beautiful season for me, for which I'm very grateful. Nearly got me past Runbad into the final, but not quite. It's crazy how good his auto pick team has been. Just bonkers brilliant. You said in a message in the chat that it came down to onion squirrels or whatever they are to prevent Runbad from winning. About 12 hours before I actually was out. It was not. You said that about 9 hours before the kickoff of the 49ers game last night that CMC was in. If he'd got one more of those touchdowns, I was through. Yeah, maybe. Fair enough. It's easily done. I'm only kidding anyway. Doesn't bother me at all. And to be fair, it was incredibly likely, and actually CMC made it look way closer than I had any right to. Okay, no bonehead, but no pow, at least, on the ogre. Yes. It seems even worse that it's an auto pick. I really don't want an auto pick winning the league. I'd be delighted for BB Nut. Nice that he's joined our league. And if he wins it first time, amazing. I'd be so happy for him. Lovely guy. Loves his NFL. Would be very deserving. I think even Runbad in many ways would rather he won it. He's not too into this auto pick run. Ah, thank you, Christopher. Rules. Oh, like we've got to take the same team, right? 1 dice skull into a pow, but they are out of rerolls. Okay. That could be our way in. Armor holds, which is huge because he's guard mighty blow. Oh, stop! One dice powering my Chorfs! Stop killing my Chorfs! Stop killing my Chorfs! 9 versus 9. Rookie Chorf is dead. We've got the money to replace him, but that definitely makes the rest of this drive significantly more difficult. I don't even know which way we're going now. That's really confused me, honestly. All right, we use our first reroll. At least we got a POW. Fudge. This is how desperate we are. Okay, well done, Minotaur. Armor holds. He might not stand up right. He might not stand up is quite a big thing. Do I come into... Maybe I come into here. Maybe I come into here. I don't know. No, I'll come to there. And we've got a 1 dice, which we could, in theory, reroll. No. No. Okay. Okay. We might have to recover this on a Hobgoblin and leg it down the pitch. But the reason why we've got to here is just to give us some realistic hope of scoring on the Smith. Also, they're out of rerolls. It makes it a rush away from this guy, so it makes the turn ordering difficult. And anything we can do to make their choices difficult here. Obviously, an early turnover, we've got an excellent, excellent chance. That's what we're really looking for. Okay, just to push on him is great. He's guard. That makes life a lot more difficult for them. That's really, really good. Okay, does double POW the block guard bull centaur. So unfortunately now they can free the guard. POWs him too. The Mino should have come here. Yeah, the Mino should have come here. Well, that's just my mistake. Sorry, I'm with you. Arena Season 11 finals. Yeah, that's next season. Sorry, because I got a bye in Arena round 10, my brain got confused there. Sorry, Christopher. And also, I've just registered my team for Champions Cup, and I think I was half thinking about that. And I've also just got through to the knockout phase of Morg Cup, and I think I was half thinking about that. Gets the POW, into stun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Our armor on our Chorfs is trash. is just complete and utter trash. And they pick up the ball. We might lose. We might lose this game. I have no idea how, but it is extremely possible that we lose this game now. Thanks, Christopher. Now that my brain has actually worked out what you meant, that's great. Okay. I have a scoring threat. The Minotaur can make this a 2 dice by chaining this guy away on a POW. No, doesn't manage it. I was aware of stand firm here, by the way. I'm expecting him to take it, but I'm fine with that. The funny thing is, they won't be able to do this in the next edition. But no matter what we did here, this was a 1 dice now, which we're going to try. Saying that, I probably take the dodge to make this a 2 dice. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting really worried, Zach, that I'll need to throw in a crazy last-minute attempt on another team now. These last few games have been brutal. It's a shame. I've been enjoying this run as well, but... Don't know why I didn't just make that the blitz. Probably should have done. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, well, they're out of rerolls and we've got 2 players on the agility 4 ball carrier. So it's not easy for them to run away and score. But it's also very, very hard for us to recover and score. We have 1 reroll to try whatever we end up left with to give that a go. Chore farmers for the week. I know, right, Zach? What a surprise. OWA looks possible. I do love OWA. You're talking my language. Yeah, it's always a shame to take Stunty just because they're so bad in the actual playoffs. Oh, amazing, Zach. Nice one, man. On a random Wednesday. Well, not too random because it's Christmas Eve, but Christmas Eve isn't a bank holiday, so that seems... Oh, but simulator. Yeah, that makes more sense. Sorry, that makes more sense. Great. Great stuff. I think they're trying to set up a chain push, which is cool. I don't know whether they're going to manage it. We so easily could have been a draw and a win. Or even 2 wins, honestly. That last game, every drive found a way of probably against the odds going against us. Yeah, that's great, Zach, honestly. I should use it more for stuff. I really should try and play Star Wars Unlimited online. Okay, so the Minotaur potentially could free the Hobgoblin as it stands. And they do kind of have their chain push here. They can have a go at it, right? They can have a go at it. Good luck to them. Double rush. Double rush chain push 2 dice to free up the ball on a full power or defender stumbles. Nice setup. Good effort. For a newer coach on fumble. Okay, nothing doing from the ogre. That's always helpful. Bonehead would have, of course, been better. But he's been a very smart ogre, unfortunately. Yeah, of course, Zach. Yeah. Is it even harder with the user interface than it is on actual tabletop? Because at least Blood Bowl Online is designed to be quicker than tabletop games. By almost, like, well, I say almost, by more than half the time, right? Like, tabletop games in NAF traditionally take 2.25 hours. Here we go. They've managed to take a rush out. No, they haven't. Double rush. And they get it. And they get it. Double rush and the POW. Oh, no. Okay. On the upside, we can try and block the Bull Centaur free. They got no one else to do anything with now, so they just potato the ball forwards. We block the Bull Centaur free. We sack, in theory, with the Bull Centaur, and then we recover, lob the ball with the Hobgoblin. It's as simple as that. Press the button. I think it was too late because they could activate one player, right? So I can either 1 dice this with reroll. Oh, I could also see where the ball goes. No, that feels bad. I think we want it near this Hobgoblin. For what it's worth, we'll stand these guys. I'm going to go with the Mino because it's 2 dice rather than 1. And I really want the reroll. Double rush with sure feet. No! No! Infantry. Oh, gosh. Well, it's not that difficult. They could block here, block here, block here, 1 dice with wrestle. And he can get there. They can absolutely 2 dice to wrestle. It's not difficult. It's pretty flipping straightforwards. They do have a rush to make with the ball carrier. That's about as hard as this turn gets. There could be a double skull as well. That's it. That's really it. If they just push the Bull Centaur, that might cause a tiny bit of trouble. Nope. Just the rush. We have unbelievably conspired to find a way to lose this game. I'm very happy for my opponent, though. He has said that he's new, and he played a great game. So very, very well done from him. Nice to see Imperial Nobility get their flowers as well. Let's go look at the team. Oh, right. So we're on effectively 3 losses now. We can't take another loss. We have 6 games to play, and we can afford to draw one. I think being 9 games into 15, it's worth seeing if we go on that win streak, right? Oh, the niggled guard Chorf. Oops. Gets we get to pick Mighty Blow on him. We get to random the grab Chorf into stand firm. Very nice. I'll happily save for guard on him if he ever gets there. 11 SPP to go. That's asking a lot, isn't it? 1 touchdown would make it 8. That's a little more possible. We need to replace the dead Chorf. That puts us on exactly 11 for next game with our 2 missing players. That is it for skills. We could buy a Hobgoblin. We could always sack him again later, but we could have more MNGs. I just think 1 bench at this TV kind of has to be right. We could hire a stabber. They actually have a worse stat line than the lineman. That's amazing. No, we'll wait till 2025 to meme the stabbers. Grab firm, yeah. Honestly, Zach, you grab firm the sideline and causes your opponent all sorts of issues, right? Yeah, I appreciate the sympathy, Extreme X Wing and Zach. Yeah, that was a rough one. I definitely should have guarded that guard piece with the Mino, though. But then if he passes a 3+, it plays out the same. Yep, so just a draw in 6 games, or we're looking at what else we can try. Let's have a quick look now. The problem, of course, now becomes time, because we have 8 days and it's the Christmas season. I might be able to get on to play tomorrow. I think there's probably no way I'm playing Christmas Day. And then can play Friday, can't play Saturday, can play Sunday, can't play Monday, can play Tuesday. Tuesday will be the last day we can play. I think we might be missing out on this one. So yeah, Fling's record is really bad. Again, the Corn record. I don't know why it's always so terrible. I really don't know why the Corn record is always so bad. So Corn, and then it is OWA after that. Necro, for how good Necro are, is surprisingly shocking. I never mind Corn. Certainly not to this degree. I think it's because people take the big guy. That really is the only explanation that makes sense to me. Okay, Corn and OWA it was. And maybe even Necro. Let's have a look at if there's any other records that might be a bit hidden that are better than these. Son record is low for Zons. Oh, I'm pretty bad with blocks is the problem. Yeah, so Malmö has a way better corn record, and as does Dan, but they're just not the ones in position at the moment, so they'd have to choose to take corn over another team that they've got in. OWA doesn't have a particularly good record anywhere. I would much rather be playing OWA. Just because I've played a lot of corn lately. So corn, OWA, flings, and yeah, the fling record really is what it is. Oh, but the problem is there's 4 games left on the flings. The flings could get better. Plus move tree, nice. And the other one getting there. So flings, OWA, corn, necro. There's Elliot's got necro. Elliot could want to take this necro. What does it think Elliot and Malmö wants to take? Oh, wait. Necro are there. This is a wild card? E, what does E mean? Where's the key? Did I misread the board? Oh, no, sorry. No. No. No, ignore me. Elliot is... I was on the wrong page. Elliot is Chaos Renegades. I don't think Elliot is Chaos Renegades, game. I don't think Elliot is Chaos Renegades. Okay. So let's say Elliot is Necro. Malmö is Tomb Kings, it says. Guard, sure. Mighty Blow, tackle. Block, movement up, agility, block leader. Yeah, Malmö might be Tomb Kings. Malmö might be Tomb Kings. Got a DP coming back after a game. Could maybe have another guard after a game. Not a million miles away from Stand Firm and Mighty Blow on these. This guy's close to another stat. Another plus move. That is a nice Tomb Kings. So what was the team? Was it Korn that Malmö could possibly be? Yeah. And then Dan. So what does Dan have? Because that's quite a good Korn record too. Firstly, what's Dan's Korn like? Very good. Very flipping good. Right, what does it think Dan wants? Oh, the other thing is if Elliot's not taking Renegades, I'm terrible with Renegades, but we could have a look at Renegades. Dan is Dwarves. Dan probably does want his Dwarves. Okay, so Korn is probably good. Renegades. Doc has amazing Renegades. I honestly wouldn't even necessarily want to try and beat Rolf's 834. Like, that's nice, but the rest is so meh. It's so hard to have sexy Renegades. Have I started any of these teams? I normally throw Renegades in on my meme squad. Necro. We drew in Necro and got a multi-plot ghoul. Right, Necro out the window. I don't think we wanted to Necro anyway. Doesn't look like anything else. Oh, flings, but we never got a game. And OWA. We have them built. They're ready to spin. They're ready to spin for what it's worth. Ah, we lost a game with Zons. That's a shame. So there we go. We can't do the Zons. Well, I say that. We lost a game with Zons and got a block and a wrestle. What was the Zon record? We could try and chase down 10-3-2. Sick is running up a 7-1-0. Yeah, I don't think I want to try. So what did we say? Corn. Possibly Renegades. Hey, Bioma. In life, good, thank you, man. Looking forward to Christmas. We had a terrible day on the Chorfs today. We're facing the fact that they probably won't qualify now. We will still try. We can draw one game in 6. We have to win the other 5. And I don't think so, Uncle Hank. So I haven't played them yet, no. It didn't look like the record was bad enough to me. Oh, no. 10-1-4. No, no, no. It's way too good. No, there's no other standout terrible records, I don't think. I think it's Corn, Renegades-ish, but it's still way better than Corn. I think it's just Corn. If we get the games in on Corn, it's hard to see us not qualifying Corn. Unless Dan surprisingly takes his Corn. But I think Dan takes his Dwarves. We gamble on Dan taking his Dwarves over his Corn. Yeah. Yeah, very much so, Bioma. I'm looking forward to it with them. Flings OWA. Thank you. Yes. Flings is a possibility. I do love OWA. Yeah, sadly, Zach, I can't because Mrs. Retless and the kids are due back from Oxford, and I need to help get the kids down. So yeah, otherwise, sometimes I could spin now, but yeah. Okay, I'll do my best to get games in, and we'll try and get another run going on another team. Well, we'll try and finish the Chorfs successfully, but presuming that doesn't happen, hopefully that fails as quickly as possible if it's going to fail, and then we'll try and get another run going. It's a shame that we qualified a great Corn team last time, but it's put me off doing Corn again. But I think we'll have to. I think we'll have to Corn. I think it's makes by far the most sense. If I really decide I'll have a lot more fun on OWA, I'll do that. It's strange because I like Corn. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel so burnt out on Corn. I shouldn't do, really. They're perfectly fun to play. Maybe I'll feel differently tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Sorry that was a couple of losses. I still had a great time hanging out with you guys. If I don't make it on tomorrow, I have an amazing Christmas. And I'll try and see you Friday instead. Yeah, maybe it is a bit of repetition. Maybe I'd have more fun if I took the big guy. I could go bonkers and take the big guy just to be different, but it feels like he's a more expensive, worse Minotaur. I guess we could random a good general on him and then I might like him. Yeah. Yeah, thanks so much, Shatty. You too, man. You too. Let's give somebody a raid. Thanks, Academical. Merry Christmas, mate. Merry Christmas, Wotan. Merry Christmas, Shatty. Yeah, it does, Zach, yeah. Oh, Rumbad's on. Well, he is the guy that just knocked me out of NFL Fantasy Football. So I feel like he deserves my viewers. Merry Christmas, Captain Excessive. Thanks, man. Merry Christmas, Zach. Really, really appreciate hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, nice peaceful time sounds perfect, doesn't it? Thanks, everybody. Woo!